I'm John Ehrlich and we're on Alderlea Farm. We're a community-supported agriculture project. We grow for up to 150 families. We also have a lot of apprentices this year. We get quite a few requests to apprentice at Alderlea Farm. So we thought it would be easier to provide small video clips of all the different things we do on the farm using biodynamic methods. Today we're going to learn how to make soil blocks. And it looks cold, there's snow on the ground, but there's a lot of work to do in the greenhouse. So let's walk over and see what's going on. It's early spring, the favorite time of year for me. This is when I get to start all my seedlings. And I feel growing great seedlings is the most important part of producing a great crop. Today I'm going to show you how to make these soil blocks in order to get the best and most healthy seedling. As you can see, it's off to a very good start. Very strong. I use biodynamic compost. The first step is to get our 1/4-inch mesh sifter and start sifting out the rocks and the stems. So it's 1 bucket of compost to 1 bucket of peat moss. I think it's the best compost in the world. You'll see how beautiful it is. This is one of my favorite activities to do in the early spring, sifting compost. This is important to get out the small rocks, little sticks. They make it difficult to make the soil blocks. And I just dump this over here. Now we add the peat moss. If you don't want to use peat moss, you could probably make your own leaf mold. This sifts through much easier than the compost. Hold it up like this. You often find little sticks in the peat moss, so this is important to sift them out. Perlite is a volcanic mineral that provides air in the potting mix. So this is about 1/4 to 1/2 bucket. Now we mix it up with a shovel. After I have this well mixed, I'm going to add my amendments. I suggest going to alderleafarm.com to learn more about these amendments. Most important ingredient is the horn manure preparation. We've been stirring it for 1 hour. To learn more about these biodynamic preparations, you can also go to our website at alderleafarm.com. Now we're going to mix this up, and it has to be mixed very well. I work from each corner to make sure all the ingredients are mixed together. So now we're going to get some water. Important to have just the right moisture. Every part of the potting mix should be moist. Important to get in a comfortable position. This is the most simple block. It makes 4 2-inch size blocks, and you do it with your hand. I now use the stand-up model, which makes 12 2-inch size blocks. Takes a little more practice. It's all ready for seeding, and I've got my seeds in the pocket. A special kale variety from Portugal called Vieira Hybrid. To find out where I order my seeds, go to alderleafarm.com. I prefer to put them out on my hand. Roll your fingers like so. Pretty easy with a little practice to get one seed at a time inside the indentation. The last step is to cover the seeds, and I do that using vermiculite. So all I do is just gently cover the surface of the block. In about a week, this kale will look like this little cabbage plant. It's important to keep the blocks moist, so I water every day. So when you come back in 3 weeks, we'll go on to the next step, planting soil blocks into the ground.
Check out the Hippie Gourmet's quick and simple cookbook for healthy eating, available wherever books are sold.